Hey everyone, it's 5:18 in the evening on Wednesday the 29th of October 2025. I'm gonna start this off by saying my channel is currently a mess, and dates and videos are all over the show. And because of so much confusion, 2 days were a mess, which are very frustrating for me. It all started with the bathroom video, I think. That was it was the first one.
Yeah.
And YouTube immediately took it down for violating the rules, yeah? And gave me the option to appeal, which I did, and then they age restricted it, and then I honestly don't know what. So anyway, it was all where it was at, yeah? And I still plan to appeal it again for the age restriction thing, but it wasn't on my, like, I have so much to do, and as you can see from it behind me, it's not fucking happening. Like, why do people come into my life just to, like, oh, that story alone would just take so fucking much brain power to try to explain the absolutely atrocity. Like, how would you explain it yesterday? Just the most mind fucking day ever.
The total balls up.
Oh yeah, insane. Unlike everyone else, though, I live my life to the way that I'm happy to share everything with everyone. I don't share other people's stories, but when and wherever I want to share a story that is because of me and my life that involves other people, like Merv, he's in my life. That's a part of how this goes. Anyway, I was trying to get a video uploaded yesterday. So I had the dentist yesterday morning, and because of everything going on, all of my mouth was done at once, yeah? And I thought it would be funny to make a video trying to have some water for the very first time, to see what it would be like. And I got Merv to film it, yeah? And then, I don't know, life got in the way, and I don't know what happened, yeah? And then I made a couple more videos. There was some major confusion. I feel like I'm living on another planet at the moment. Like, please don't get me wrong. People are not hearing me, or are frankly choosing to ignore me when I say I have no fucking brain power. Like, I can barely manage to walk through my house without literally being bruised all the fuck over because I am so energy dead, yeah? Like, I am, like, banging into fucking walls and doors and shelves and shit, right? Like, nothing in me is functioning correctly. I mean, even the optometrist lady was like, your system is out of whack, yeah? Like, you should not be the way you are. And I'm like, please tell me where to go so someone will study me, yeah? Please, for the love of it. I don't know. I think I would be a fantastic subject, right? Whatever they are. In the laboratory somewhere. I do. I think that everyone treats me like I'm some fucking different kind of freak. Except Merv. Merv knows me, but knows that I'm a nice, lovable, caring freak who is trying to work on her angry ass issues. Yeah, but the world is so unbelievably fucked. No. The world is a beautiful, wonderful, pure place, and people are fucked, right? And they just don't seem to be able to see the reflection of how ironic they all are a lot of the time. I, at least, am fucking so honest as I'm funny. Like, Jesus Christ. So, anyway, I was trying to figure out how to fix it, yeah? And I was going through the videos and trying to make things make sense, and I'd totally forgotten we'd used Merv phone for one of them. So after YouTube reinstated the bathroom video, right? I realized I had another video, right, from the same day, and it was later, and it was me. I haven't seen the video, obviously, because I'll explain it, yeah. But I clicked on it to watch to check, like, you know, the details, the 3 dot things, to make sure I'm checking everything's again. 2 phones, send it between each other, like, and pure just utter fucking exhaustion and confusion, yeah. And somehow I realized I had a part 2, and so I uploaded the part 2, yeah. And then, silly mistakes, people, because you're just so tired and because nobody will give you the fucking time of day to just stop and listen when I'm saying I'm literally asking for help. I have a very real public post up asking the public if they are able to please come and help us, because that is where I feel we're at, right? People pissing me off is sort of giving me pretty good motivation, I will be honest. That and the fact that I've realized where I've been going wrong with Rocky Horror, because obviously Rocky Horror is my favorite everything and what I need, yeah. And so I've been listening to the Rocky Horror Picture Show, not listening, like it's on a USB stick. It's the only thing on the USB stick. It's completely clear except for that movie, and it lives in the back of the TV, right? And so I've been listening, playing the movie kind of on repeat, yeah, for days, right? And it was yesterday that I realized where I'd been going wrong and why I wasn't getting quite as much what I needed out of it. And that was because I'd been watching it at like regular volume level, and then yesterday I just turned it up and up and up and up and all the way to the fucking top, and I don't know, it just kicked in. So I've lit that. I'm exhausted. Merv's in a fuckload of pain. Merv's exhausted. In all truthfulness, Dollar Man came. He did help in the garage with Merv for maybe a couple of hours. I must admit I was super surprised when Merv came back inside and said he'd left. I was like, okay, like, you've worked in the shop for free for I don't even know how many years, and like, we are evidently desperate if there's posts up on public forums, yeah. It did give them a chance to talk though, which was interesting. I'm gonna wait and let Merv to tell that part of the story himself if he chooses to. I was polite. I saw him, I said hello, I said thank you for helping, and I sort of stayed in my own place doing my own shit. But like, I was being constantly bombarded throughout yesterday, and just like, it only hit me like, well, maybe an hour or so ago, like how fucking stupid I was yesterday. Like, oh my god, my anxiety's going off like absolutely fucking extreme siren bells are screaming at me, and everything in me is saying end it now, just say goodbye, just stop answering the messages and the phones, just stop, Liv. That's what was in my mind constantly all day yesterday. It just took until about an hour ago to finally understand that I should have fucking listened. Like, because what happened is a story and a half. And what people just don't seem to understand is, and I find this super fucking funny, yeah, because, you know, let's think about it logically, people. Every time you fucking go and watch a movie or a TV show, there's usually a main character and then all the rest of the characters. Well, every single one of you, right, including me and Merv and everybody else, are all their own main characters in their movie. As in, if your life was a movie from birth till death, this is how it would look, right? So, if my life, let's say, this is called, life's a story for a reason, right? I'm narrating my life to you, yeah? And in my life are many other people, right? Now, the only people whose real names I use are the professionals, mervs, and if I accidentally fuck it up, right? And I hate when I fuck up. I hate when I make it worse by making it seem like I've registered and then, like, if I just let it go, yeah. Believe you me, I hate, like, I am not out to hurt people. This isn't some kind of vendetta revenge page. This is me, myself, and I telling you every day, usually, my life. Because I have lived most of my life completely believing, that if I disappear, absolutely no one would fucking notice. People would say they would. Oh, why didn't you reach out? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do all of that? As I've said to Merv, content warning. If anything ever happened to me in that regard, absolutely no one could ever say that they didn't see it coming, right? Now, I'm dealing with severe suicide ideation right now because of everything that's going on. And just the simple fact that I do know exactly what I need to do, right? And it's the most simplest thing in the whole world, right? Except that it's not. And that is, I just need to slow down. And every single one of you out there saying, that's what we've been telling you. Please know, I say it to myself non-stop, all the time, every day, okay? Believe you me, I know, all right? What I don't currently know, obviously, is how to actually do that. But I really, really promise anyone out there who doesn't believe me, thankfully now I have actual witness. I have lived with Merv like fully for a year now. We have been housemates for an actual year now. And I have 100% actual proof now, which I think is what biggest part of my life have been causing my crazy, just making me feel so much worse, is because I've constantly been made to feel like everything is always my fault, even though I know a lot of the time that either it's A, not, or B, most of it's a misunderstanding, and no one is ever willing to just stop and take a beat, you know? What do you reckon this is, Merv? 4 times in the microwave?
Yeah.
Probably. It's like after it's 5:30 and I'm drinking coffee, people. We got a lot of work to go. Put it on for twice as long. But like, I'll show you, alright? Or I'll try anyway. Oh, let's see if we can do this properly, hey people. There's 6 different types in here. 2 different types in here. These 2 are similar. There's 5 different types in these ones, right? And these are all daily medications, right? On top of the, oh fuck man, other medications. Oh man, you know what we've been forgetting? I've just now realized it. So I keep adding stuff, meaning I keep fucking forgetting stuff. That probiotic.
I gave it to you this morning.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
See? It's wonderful. Merv and I have, honestly, to God, got the best and coolest relationship, I think, out of anyone I know. It is obvious, like, people put too much emphasis on too many things, right? Obviously, we're companions for each other, you know, but it's not like we snuggle and sleep in the same bed and things like that, because we very much don't. We're like very much individual people in that sense, but we're so comfortable around each other, which is good, because holy fuck, I am burned like you wouldn't believe, and I need his help so much with it. But like, all I know is that I was pumped and rocked and ready to go yesterday morning, and I had all the energy and everything I needed in me to do it. Now, it goes without saying, I'm in pain, right? My lower back and stuff is just getting worse and worse. And one of the things, it's driving me crazy, because I haven't needed it for so long, and then Happy completely fucking destroyed it like 2 days ago, which is my sleep side neck pillow. And it's like, look, I'm constantly telling myself to see the good and the bad, look for the light and the dark, focus on the gift that is with everything, right? So every time we come home, or like, Merv was literally like bandaging me up, I think this morning or something,
Yeah.
when we came out and realized she'd completely destroyed something, because everything is everywhere, which none of you have seen yet, because again, all my videos are mixed up. So I thought that the plan was to upload, right, as I said, with the bathroom video incident, it got reinstated, thankfully. And then I put the part 2 up. And because I was, she's going to be like super wet. You got to wait until Mum's finished, honey. It's been thunder and lightning storms and raining up here. It's been fucking amazing. I'm glad I got to witness some of it before I'm leaving. Where was I at? I truly don't remember. Where have I been at?
Yeah, relations.
No, we got past that part. Basically,
Or doing the videos, uploading. And
yeah, thank you. So what I needed to do was to upload the second part after the bathroom one, right? And so I had Merv's phone open on YouTube and mine open, and I was going back and forth between my YouTube and my website, and then contrasting it to Merv's YouTube, right? So I saw the second part, part 2, right, was uploaded on Merv's phone and my phone, and on my phone it still said processing. But I looked at Merv's phone and I was like, but if it's available to see, then that's, and because I was trying to get through uploading them to keep them in order, right, so that I could upload yesterday's video, which is the one Merv took, everything just got fucked, yeah? So, because I thought I had accidentally uploaded the second part twice, right? Because I could see it was uploaded on my phone, I could see it was uploaded on Merv's phone. I figured I had to have accidentally uploaded it twice, and I didn't have time to wait for the video to go all the way through, because I needed to get the rest of them uploaded, because I wanted my videos up to date and all fixed and whatnot, and it's just, they're a flipping mess, yeah. And I was in a really good mood too, right, at this point, yeah. Like I was feeling pretty good, ready to go, yeah. When I hit delete on the processing one, because again, I can see it on both phones, yeah. The bathroom video, the original one that I fought to keep, right, disappeared. Oh my God, I burst into tears, right? Like I cried my fucking eyes out, right? It was in the morning, yeah? I cried so much. This is how much these videos mean to me, alright, people? When that video disappeared, I just completely and utterly broke down, right?
Certainly did.
I just felt like, why does this keep happening? And I would say the lesson is to slow down, because every time I fuck up, it's because I'm going too fast, and I know this, but it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know sometimes how I come across when I talk about certain things, alright? But when it comes to my medication and my cannabis and all that sort of stuff, yeah, I actually take it correctly, right? I do not understand how people get highs from so much of the prescribed meds that people can get from, because I'm prescribed most of them. But I technically need all of them. So I guess that's why they just work for me like that. But that video was, like I said, guys, they pulled it down and gave me a warning, yeah? Pretty sure it's like 3 warnings and they closed your channel. Like, I need to download the information. I keep forgetting to do that, alright? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. So I immediately, because I've already got the first warning, remember, from the original shower video. And that was because I didn't read any rules back then, yeah? I was just like, I don't care. It wasn't even the shower video that originally way back at the start got me a warning and got me taken down. That video wasn't even like it was supposed to be. I thought it was hilarious as fuck, right? And that's why I posted it. And they took it down and they told me I had a warning. And how many warnings I get before I get kicked off. Believe you me, I pay attention. In the video, which I have, oh, it felt weird. It felt so weird, guys. Because, like, I burst into tears immediately. Like, to the point where Merv came out and consoled me. And I immediately started looking for ways of how to get it back. How do I get an accidentally deleted YouTube video back, right? And obviously, so many things came up and my brain was just spinning because, you know, like this text message sort of thing is happening. I'm completely numb. I'm just sort of being bombarded. I've like what is less than zero, man? Like I've got no, it's not that I have any spoons left, like I'm out of spoons. I'm like way down into the fucking, I need this many spoons to fill me the fuck back up. Yeah, I don't know. It's just
Running on zero.
There's a thing called the spoon theory. Some people get it. I think I get it enough that I explained it well enough, but
yep.
You know, the point is I'm gone, guys. At the moment, who I am, I don't have time or space to talk to anyone. And I keep saying that to everyone because I'm sorry, because if I don't reply back, it's not because I don't care, it's that I don't have time. Just simply making videos that go for over 26 minutes, it's 26 minutes of, hey babies, not shit. Like, do you know what I mean? This whole entire day has been wasted. Like, honest to God, like, I have spent the entirety of my day with the same emotional feeling of how could I be so stupid, right? And I guess the only answer I can come up with is because I really, really, really want to believe in the goodness I see in people. And there are some people who I've come across in my life who I believe we would have had absolutely amazing friendships with for life, like lifelong friendships. I believe that. But sometimes, and for the right people, I mean, I get mad, don't you worry, we all know that, but I don't hold grudges, yeah? And I definitely forgive people, right? But I'm very, very wary when it comes to forgiving people and starting afresh when I've already done it so many times with the same person, and it's evident by what they're saying and how they're speaking that they're not even reading what I'm writing. And like I said, the story's too insane to not tell you it in depth, right? Because it's a hell of a story that needs to be shared, right? And I think Merv and I will share it together, right? Especially since this person kept telling me to ask Merv's opinion on everything, and they were 1000% expecting Merv to be on with them, and Merv's like, they're nuts, literally. Yeah. So, that'll be a fun thing coming. But I do got to wrap this up because we do got shit to do. Anyway, currently how it stands is this, right? I've accidentally deleted the bathroom video, right? Bawled my fucking eyes out. Tried everything I could to get it back. Tried every single which way to find support for YouTube. It's almost impossible, I think. Found something somewhere on the YouTube studio to like send feedback, and I just sort of wrote a thing saying this is what I've done, you know, anything you can do, right? So, and then yesterday, again this morning, I woke up so completely fucking confused. Because yesterday I made videos, like I said, after the dentist, which is the one I was trying to get up the fastest, and why I deleted the one process. Anyway, the second part, which is just going to be titled like day 2 2160. That's how I remember it. It's how I remember when I'm doing my days. And that'll be just it. And then I'll put the note in, right? Then it's the 27th, right? Which is the one I uploaded yesterday, with every intention of going back to upload the 28th on the right day. Yeah. But that didn't happen. And so this morning I was like, okay, I need to get these videos up, right? Completely forgot, right? Absolutely, completely fucking forgot that, oh, that's probably a nice fucking view for you guys, but, haha, look at that, can't see nothing, so there's a, do that, and I'm on YouTube, please don't get mad, YouTube. I'm fully clothed, my burn really hurts, like all the, like, dead skins come off, and it's like fleshy, red, raw. Merv took like heaps of photos. Oh, they need to be dried. So, you know, I'll do what I need to do to be able to post some. But anyway, I uploaded the 27th video yesterday on the 28th. Today, I was like, oh my God, I've got to now get the yesterday's 28th video up in order, so that now everything will flow correctly. And I uploaded what I thought was the first video that Merv took, right? And I wrote this insanely long description, right? Explaining what's going on, right? So long, in fact, that by the time I finished it, it was like text too long, right? There's a 5,000 character limit in the YouTube description, right? Oh, I don't want to like move. Yeah, you'll be right. You fit down there. So there's a 5,000 character limit for the description in YouTube, right? And I was like way past that this morning, yeah? Way past it. So I had to like rewrite it, right? I reckon like 4 times, trying to get it under character limit. I just couldn't do it. And more and more and more time was going past, right? I've been talking for like nearly 33 minutes. Like how people, I don't know how anyone could run a daily channel. Actually, yes, I do. They'll probably just be like regular people. But like running my own channel takes up a huge like chunk of my time and effort, obviously. Because just because I don't watch or edit them before they go up, because as I said to Merv yesterday when we decided what we were going to do in regards to the video, and that was we were going to continue with the dates as they are correctly. Hence, it would be really nice if I got the 28th videos up yesterday on the 28th, but what do you do? And then I'm going to upload the bathroom one again, yeah? And this time, I'm going to put like a giant sort of, you know, flag YouTube human moderator, please actually read this, right? Like I need to speak to a human before they decide to go and delete it on me again, right? Because when the video deleted, yeah, all these clips and stuff, is that getting too big, too little for her now that she's bigger? Like, gosh, she's getting big, guys.
No.
Fuck, she's strong. I didn't think about how strong she'd be. Not gonna lie. Anyway, she wants through and she doesn't know how. Oh yeah, there she goes. Anyway, what was I saying? God, if I know, I'm too tired. Gotta stop talking. yeah, so I needed to get yesterday's all up in a row. But I completely forgot that the first one was on Merv's phone. And so, like, I've been awake since Merv brought me breakfast in bed like he does literally every day, because the man's a saint. Actual saint. And that was what? That was like not just long after 7, I don't think. 7:30, 7:15 maybe. And yet I started working on trying to get this shit sorted pretty much like easily by like 8 o'clock, maybe even earlier, right? Still 10:30, I think I was trying to get in the fucking shower, right? But yeah, so I uploaded the video I thought Merv had taken with the long ass description that I just couldn't for the life of me get under the character limit, right? So, like I've said in one of the descriptions on one of the videos somewhere, full disclosure, the closest I could get to character limit, right, was 5,105, right? And so I copied and pasted my entire description into ChatGPT and was like, can you please make this 105 characters shorter and sound just like me, right? And they pretty much nailed it, yeah? There was only a couple things I had to go around and fix. And I put it up because I needed it to go up and be uploading while I was in the shower so that I could upload the next part, which I did, right? And then so I was done all that, and then I was like ready to go to watch, to deal with the bathroom one, yeah? And then I realized something wasn't right, yeah? And so I clicked on the video.
Sit down.
And it immediately hit me, okay, shit, this isn't the video Merv took, right? This isn't the video Merv took at all. This is the second part of that day, right? So I had the one after the dentist, which is part 1, then the second one, and then the third one in the evening. So currently, as it stands, right, my website is looking like it's the 26th of October, part 2, the 27th of October, the 28th of October, part 2 and part 3, right? I'm going to upload this in order, okay? And then I'm going to upload part 1 from yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Little bit mind-fucking. Like a little bit of me wants to just upload that first. But this has been made before. And I'm like, I have to try to keep it in the correct context, in the sense of this video is being made in the now, while the first part of yesterday's video isn't currently loaded. So makes sense that you'd see this first, right? Anyway, that's what I'm going with, all right? I have to somehow figure out how to the only way I can sort of fix what I've done, I think, like my channel, my YouTube channel is not gonna be right, yeah? My website, on the other hand, I'm not sure and haven't decided what I'm going to do about it, because it's not for deceitfulness, of course, because that's the one thing I'm against more than anything, but it's for the purpose of, like archaeological, like, is it continuity, right? Like,
yeah.
Like there are how many different series and splitters and movies that all connect around, yeah? And then you can watch them in order.
Yeah. Watch
or
them sequentially, or you can choose
yeah.
whichever one you want to watch.
So like on my YouTube channel, you can't backdate, right? But on my website, I definitely can. And on my website, I need every single thing to be correct in order, right? It is what it is, right? But anyway, I'm exhausted and I've spent 40 minutes talking to all of you. So, you know, like I said, every single thing takes time, and that's why I'm uploading this one now, because it'll be in real time, right? Because the part one of yesterday's and the bathroom one are now, like, I guess, special feature videos that are going to be uploaded after these. But I was wrong when I thought I had already, like, I am really confused, because I was absolutely positive that when I'd made the bathroom video, and I'm calling it the bathroom video just because it's easy to reference, because any of those of you who've seen it, well, I mean, it was removed from YouTube and then put up as age restricted, right? And so anyway, I said to Merv, right, because when YouTube replied to the appeal saying, we can see your point, we have reinstated it, however, we have restricted it to, you know, adults only, and it gave me an exact point in time reference, which, if any of you are interested, was 7 minutes and 50 seconds, right? They exactly pinpointed the time, right? Now, when I got the response back, I immediately went into the video, forwarded it to like a minute, like 2 minutes before, and then watched it all the way through to like a few minutes after, yeah, and then watched it again and again and again, and I was like, I do not see anything that should be considered inappropriate. You can literally see right to the top, there is no nipple in it whatsoever, and it is literally no more inappropriate than some people's, you know, tops, boob tubes, dresses are. Like, the entirety of the video, in my personal opinion, and I think you agree, right? Because we decided, right, and this was major, all right? So if you're still here at 43 minutes, amazing. I decided that since I was so devastated about it, A, being removed, that I appealed it, and then more devastated that I'd accidentally deleted it and immediately wanted to reinstall it, because, like, these videos are incredibly useful, right? Like I say to you all the time, all right? You don't have to share them with anyone, but you would be unbelievably surprised by what you learn about yourself by just freely talking to your camera, yeah? And I was gutted, right? I hadn't actually seen the video with all the drama happening, but I was gutted. And so I said to Merv, I am going to upload this, yeah? I said, but I need to appeal the monitors again, the moderators, because I do not want it age restricted. I'm a very sensible grown up who happens to think children are the most purest beings on the world. Absolutely want no harm done to no child ever. I mean, that's all sorts of fucked up. So believe you me, if I thought there was a single thing wrong with it, why would I care, yeah? But anyway, I said to Merv, I think I've done this with three videos in the entirety of them, right? the shower one, the very first therapy one. That's because I filmed the very first therapy one without actually telling Nicole until after the fact, because I figured, you know, it's easier for her to make a decision when it's already done than to asking her to say no to big straight away. And she was just like, you know, watch it first, and if it's all good, go nuts. And those are the only two I actually remember. So, you know, not many, right? But I said to Merv, I am going to risk doing this again, yeah? I said, but we need to sit down and watch it ourselves. Watch every single bit of the 16 minutes and I think 25 seconds, right? And we set a timer, right? Because we watched it from my gallery, screen mirrored to the telly, and we set a timer on Merv's phone saying, like setting a timer for like a minute before the time we were given, yeah, to ensure we didn't look away. Well, we watched the entirety of the video. We went over and over the time-stamped area, like a few minutes either side, numerous times. You agree over there, hey doll?
Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it.
Not a thing.
Should not be age restricted, right?
That is correct. There is nothing there that anybody wouldn't see if they walked down the street with a person wearing a bikini or something.
Exactly. Absolutely exactly. So this is where we're at. I'm uploading this now. I've just now remembered that Merv said numerous times today that he wanted to have an early dinner, and I've been talking for 47 minutes. Really didn't know that was going to happen, but that's the name of the game with these videos, yeah? Right? Like you just don't know. Like, I didn't know that I was going to be hit with the need to have that conversation in the bathroom without clothes on. I didn't know that that was going to happen, yeah? But it did happen, and so I picked up the camera, and I started talking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is... it's not close enough to find. Damn it. Just realised I wish I had done that before. Anyway, yeah. Just basically to finish up, that is where we're at, okay? So I'm uploading this one. And then I'm going to upload the first part of yesterday's one to try and keep it, like, somewhat... I honestly don't know how to do it. As the creator who needs the dates in order, like, it fucks with me. Like, it really, really fucks with me. Like, I'm still now trying to work out if I actually, because I have to upload the first one anyway. Okay. I said to Merv, the only way for it to be even possible to get back into order would be to delete part 2 and part 3, upload part 1, reinstall 2 and 3, and then do today's one, and then do the bathrooms one. And you got to keep in mind, I would say it's something to do with the modem, potentially, because we haven't got my TPG authentic modem, but we swapped over to pay half the amount of, you know, internet, and it's not running as fast as it should be. And so it's taking longer for the videos to upload, which means there just literally isn't enough hours in the day. It's 6:07 p.m., right? We've been talking for 50 minutes. So, yeah, this is going up first, and you got to allow for life, and, you know, changes will come and changes will go, and you got to work with it, don't we? And honestly, I want to get some stuff done. I want to take a wander out in the rain with some bare feet, grab myself, go check out how the caravan is looking. Like, Merv's in pain, a lot of pain, and he just needs to chill. He won't tell me he wants for dinner. It's some surprise. Like, I truly am the luckiest person in the whole world. Like, he literally brings me breakfast in bed every single day now. That started with the citizenship testing stuff. That's what happens when you try to moisten your very dry mouth with lukewarm coffee. You make a mess. This is why I don't eat it. I said to Merv, if I watched every one of these videos back before I put them up online, I said most of them wouldn't even go online. Be the complete and utter. The videos are made and uploaded the way they are for a reason. But I have to learn to accept changes and accept that things don't go to plan always. Look around me. And I have to accept that sometimes my videos are going to be uploaded in the incorrect order. At least here on YouTube, right? But yeah, I do have to go. I have to, like, I had all this energy when I first picked up the phone nearly an hour ago to talk, and it's very quickly waning, which I'm sure you can tell by looking at me. And we have so much to do, and I'm still waiting for my fairy godmother to arrive. But seriously, I'm feeling pretty good. All the anxiety's left, thankfully. Like, I just couldn't believe it. Took me fucking so goddamn long to figure it out. Like, dude, I haven't been anxious or well, definitely thought about them. Of course I do. I never wanted the friendship to end in the first place. I've wanted to be their friend for over a decade, actually. But, you know, there's only so many times you can have someone drop you like you mean nothing. And be okay with it. I'm an actual, like I said, I could actually show you, maybe I will show you, you know, the very real fucking posts on public forums right now. Merv and I mean, we are the type of people who know we will get it done. Like, we walked into what caused only one of the biggest panic attacks I think I've had in my life when I got back down to Melbourne to get some furniture. I don't regret too many things in life. But if I could go back and change one thing, it would be allowing Juice's friend to stay there. Because he is not a very nice man. I stayed at home until 3 o'clock in the afternoon that day that I left Melbourne to ensure that I knew I was walking what I knew I was walking back into. Juice only needed a room or so for storing stuff, yeah? And I needed my home to be clean and free from clutter whenever I arrived back from where I was. And what I walked into was big enough. Like, I imagine I probably looked completely dazed and just like I was not there or helping or whatever it is to perhaps people who obviously don't understand a lot of what I deal with deeply enough. Like, people say they understand mental health all the time, but like, honestly, if you haven't actually read about each condition in depth, you have absolutely no idea what you think you know about mental health. I can tell you that much, right? But when I opened the door to my home in Melbourne, when I arrived back with Merv, I almost literally collapsed, right? it was one of those thank fuck I'm prescribed Xanax moments. It was one of those, I really need Merv to drive me to an emergency hospital and just put me in a psych ward. Like, I was already in a very, very dark place. Too many things were happening. I now see, in massive hindsight, how big the red flags were, yeah? Like, so much of what has happened should never have happened in the first place. The universe was screaming at me from the moment I arrived at the farm, and I can see that. And I should have left immediately when they decided to put the house on the market. But, you know, like fucking the neighbour yesterday said, Merv would have been fine, we've got a spare room, you didn't have to do anything. And I'm just like, Merv's leg was nearly lost. Like, nobody seems to keep remembering this. What? Oh, like, I don't know. I just feel like I've got so much resentment for this place, yeah? Because I was so fucking happy when I arrived. But, like, what I put myself through to ensure that, you know, Merv was okay was massive. The people here in this place are just, ugh, I'm too tired. But let's just say I want to get home, yeah? But I now have the best housemate, best friend, best anyone could ever want ever to do things with. We get on like a house and fire, and we have everything in common. We have, all intents and purposes, goals of joining things, you know, like Tai Chi and water aerobics and like a bunch of group stuff together, but like individually making our own friends, you know. I've already started, like, I've been talking to my friends down there for ages now, you know, so I've been keeping them abreast of what's going on. You know, I've reached out to numerous people. I've reached out to someone from university who I don't think I've spoken to in like 5 years, and she was awesome. You know, uni people move and go and whatever, but it was wonderful. Like, I'm excited about going home, and I have been really excited about going home, except for all the extremely overwhelmingly anxious stress I've been putting myself through. Though, once I finally get to the point where I can breathe, which has taken about 58 minutes, because I can now feel the difference in me. Oh my god, people. Merv says, what day is it? It's Monday, isn't it? Sunday? What day is it? What day is the start of Hell Day? Look at the state of our house, people. Literally, right?
Hell Day starts on Thursday, the 30th.
Oh, as in tomorrow,
Yeah,
right?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, so right. So Merv was saying earlier this evening. I think it's funny because I don't think I was told this morning, but at the same time, it's kind of been one of those days, yeah? Like, yesterday was physically exhausting. Come here. Come on, girl. I am actually really fucking proud with how far I got. But it was also mentally and emotionally, like, extremely exhausting. Anxiety-ridden fucking, like, I just didn't understand what was happening for so much of it. And today I've sort of like woken up and it's like, thank you for that. Like, you know, hold on one second, people. I can't do anything at the moment. Oh, there it is. I lost my lip balm. And I'm already dealing with the most severe dry mouth ever. Like, it's so bad, eh? But I am really excited to go home. It's just the amount of fucking work there has to be done. And I mentioned going back to Melbourne because I just keep reminding myself about it, and the fact that we had only the certain amount of days we did, and we had to get back, and at the same time I found out my dog, my best friend in the whole world who I've never left ever for that amount of time, is dying, right, while I'm away. And I'm just like literally using every single morsel of me to like not drive myself to a hospital and say, please check me in. Like, I literally need to step out of reality right now, because reality right now is coming in at me and it's crushing me so bad that all I want to do is take the car and drive off the bridge, because I couldn't breathe, yeah. And it got done. I am focusing on the fact that it got done. I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to, how do I put this? It got done, so I'm focusing on the fact that it got done. Obviously, the immediate part of my mind counters it with, yes, but, you know, you were able to call your sister. Our papers aren't rolling. You know, I called my sister, her and her family came, and they were like the most tremendous help in the world. Like, honest to God, I don't think without them we'd have managed, right? And I was beyond grateful for them. And I did say this to them over and over again, but I honestly don't know that they believe me. And in all fairness, like, I was an absolute fucking mess, right? Like, I don't know how I appeared on the outside, but on the inside, I was truly just trying to keep it together, because all I could think about was boss. All I could think about was how hard and for how long I had worked to ensure that my house was in perfect order when I walked in. The simple fact that the guy who was staying in there wasn't there, and we walked into a disaster area, right? Like, if my sister and her family hadn't come, that's what my point is, okay? My point is, we have longer. Every day is counting day, people. But Merv did a lot in the garage yesterday with the help he had. He's been in quite some pain because of it today. Fully understandable. I mean, the poor man should be enjoying retired life. Like, he worked his fucking ass off, like anybody does, for his entirety of, you know, like, he should be able to relax and retire, and yet, you know, he's just been dealt hand after hand after hand, and we have no one to help us. No one, except literally Dollar Man and his family. Like, the wife reached out, and like, because, you know, it was only yesterday that I realized that Merv had not told a single living soul that he was moving, and then he just publicly announced it on Facebook in a message that read along the lines of, was nice being here, but he's kind of deserted me, and you know, there's a lot of shit going on. I've had an absolute gutsful, and I'm leaving. Yeah. So you can imagine the messages that have come on through. Why is this happening? Where has this come from? Blah blah blah. I mean, Jesus. Even his stepdaughter reached out saying, "Hey, Dad," and I was like, "When was the last time you two spoke?" And he's like, "Over 5 years ago." So, like, you know, there's so much shit, right? But at the moment, I'm just trying to get through every second of every day. And yesterday and today, with my entire day filled with complete and utter just, how is this happening again? How is this happening again? Or more to the point, why did it take me so long? And honestly, it was the simple fact that I was writing a letter from, like, a message from the heart about, like, what is going on. Like, you know, you bombard me throughout the whole day, like, threatening me, like, it's a whole fucking thing, yeah. And then you promise to read everything by word, and then nothing, absolutely nothing. I haven't heard one fucking peep, yeah. And I know I am being, it's mind fucking games, right? But I wrote this message, right? This is driving me fucking crazy, alright, people? I just need to light it. I wrote this message, right? And it was just flowing out of me. I said to Merv, should I send it like I upload my videos, or should I maybe read it back? And I was like, I'll read it back. So I copied it and I cut it out to make sure it couldn't accidentally send, yeah? And flicked it over to my notes section. And so I was like, I said to Merv, maybe it might be a good idea,
come on,
before I read this, yeah, to start at the beginning of the messages from when they reached out to me, right? After the last time they just dropped me like I was worth nothing, right? So I was like, let's read from the start of the first lot of messages that's been sent to me in the last few days, yeah? So straight off the bat, there is absolutely no recognition, no apology. He was outside, but I thought he came back. No, there he is. Nothing, no anything, right? And then she texts us another couple of days later and is like, are you going to respond? Like, respond. Like, she's like demanding things from me immediately. So I replied back with, I've been writing a message in reply to your first message, but it keeps getting longer. But it's extremely important that you read it. Do not skim read it. You must read it because, you know, this was my boundary, right? And it was very hardcore set boundary. I wasn't even willing to open myself up to talking to this person until they acknowledged and accepted the boundaries. What proceeded throughout the rest of the day was the mindfuck, yeah? The most anxiety resin, like, aside from household stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
How was, like, yesterday, it was, how would you explain yesterday? I mean, I read every single text to you as they were coming, and you were, you know, I'm keeping you abreast of it all.
Yeah.
I'm just asking, like, you could see how much more anxious I was on top of being anxious because of this person, right?
Yeah, your anxiety levels were through the roof.
Through the roof, people. Through the roof. Anxiety, Xanax, nothing was helping, right? But I kept engaging, and I kept engaging. And the funniest thing was, I remember saying at one point, like, why do none of your responses actually relate to anything I'm saying? And yet I continued to keep responding. And then this morning, and I was like, I need you to see a video of what I'm dealing with so you can at least have a goddamn visual and stop being so rude. Like, if jump back into my life after being an absolute fucking cunt to me, like nothing happened, and my very first message literally says, do not skim read, right? Wasn't until way later, like way later, like she managed to get me on the phone and talking and go like again, I was sucked in. I get sucked in every time, and I just get so fucking mad at myself, right? Because I want to believe in the goodness of everybody. And I want to believe that people really, truly mean it when they say they want to be my friend. The only thing is, I do have friends that mean it. I know this. But I'm going to say they're people I mostly can only sort of contact on video or text, yeah? Simply because of their schedules. We can and do catch up where and when we can, but it's very limited, yeah? Whereas this particular person happens to be on a disability pension too, and has all the time that I do as well. And like I said, I've always thought we'd be friends, but anyway, like, I think I've pretty much just given you the sum up of what's happened, but I've spent all of today feeling absolutely shit about myself. Like, it's just been the most horrible feeling I've had all day, and I had it all day yesterday. And so like I said, I started to write this message, and it was flowing out of me, and I copied it over to my notes. And I said to Merv, I was like, you know what, how about we just start back at the beginning from the first message that was sent to me. Like, she's threatening to show people text messages, like abandon me and show people text messages. And I'm just thinking, I haven't contacted you, and what the fuck text messages are you on about? I'm happily okay with screenshotting the entirety of the screen of our conversation and putting it on my website and my channel. I'm actually perfectly fine with that. Yeah? Because, like I said, and like this person kept talking in riddles about consent and names, and I'm just thinking, I at no point, like, I have no interest in coming at people with anything, all right? I'm talking about my stories and how they affect me. And particular people have a way of affecting me. And this person, I don't understand and never will. But I have realized that as much as I have wanted to have a real, true, genuine fucking friendship with her, and she says she wants that, and then does everything in the complete opposite to show that, that ultimately, like, I'm better off without her in my life, you know. We are gonna see each other at things, but I'm polite and cordial. I was fucking nice to Dollar Man's face, people, believe you me, yeah. So, and I don't even know why I say that. I take that back, because I'm actually not mad. I'm actually not mad at all. I am sad. I am 100% truly sad for Dollar Man and Merv. Merv more so because, like, as he said, not a single person has reached out to him. No one's done anything. Everybody's reaching out now because he said I'm leaving. But it's like too little too late. But I actually do feel for Dollar Man, because I always, at every turn, only ever had the good intention. Because I fell in love with his kids. I liked him and his wife quite fine. And I genuinely, to God, wanted to be everybody's friends. I'd like bringing people together. Here's the website, yeah? And the communities. But yeah, so Merv and I, we went through from the start all the way through. We only had to get to like 1/3 of the messages when we both looked at each other and we were just like, what the fuck? It was staring at us in the face the whole time. No wonder. Like, days and days are getting missed for packing because my mental health is bad. Like, people don't say how far. I'm guessing dinner's done or something.
Sorry?
You got to tell me how far away we are, yeah?
Oh, yeah, no, we're still 10 minutes away.
Okay, cool. I've been talking for over an hour and 15 minutes, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not mad. I got no anger in me at anyone except the shittiness in everyone. And that's just generalized. I hate when I get mad. It destroys me. Like, I don't want to be that person, yeah? But yesterday I wanted to believe. I wanted to believe so badly. It hurt. Like, even now, thinking about it, you know, like, thinking about what could have been, you know. But as I said in one of the messages, you know, which I've worked out why now the responses I was receiving makes any sense, because they evidently did exactly what I explicitly asked them to not do. Good old universe. In the very, very first text I answered. Because like I said, when they messaged, I started replying. But it wasn't a reply that I could just write. It was a long reply with all of my boundaries, how I feel. It had, like, contrary to everyone else's fucking beliefs, like, I want to be a good friend and a good family member and a good person and the version of me that everybody loves, including me. And I don't want this sadness and this badness and all this shit of me, you know? I don't. But I'm trying and working and actively doing everything I can. But for someone who treats me the way they've treated me throughout the fucking last decade, who dropped me like they did, exactly the way that they did, the one, Gerald, like you know what I mean. I say to Merv, he's one of my favourite followers. There's a few of you who I know that watch Daily. Hey Peter. Hey Abel. I'm blanking on your other names, I'm sorry. I say Jill because it was the very first video you watched. I remember that because I still remember your comment pretty clearly. Yeah? And I went back to find the messages, yeah, to get the date, right? So I was like, Merv, we're going to have to watch the video again. Like, obviously I've seen it, given it was really bad. It's probably the most raged I think I've ever been in a video on here. Maybe. Definitely up there in the top 2, I reckon. It was the very catalyst that made me move to Queensland. And yet they just jump out at me out of nowhere, like nothing has happened, no acknowledgement, no apology, literally just speaking like we spoke yesterday and expecting me to drop everything immediately for them. And like I'm writing this thing and then I'm getting more messages saying, are you going to respond, are you going to do this? And I responded by saying, I've been writing you a message since the first one came through. You know, I'll send it soon, but it is extremely important and you must read all of it. Yeah? You cannot skim read. You know what? I screenshot the fucking first 2 of the messages that I sent her. Sorry for the background noise. Clearing up the bloody living room table to put food on it in a minute. Means I've got to round up. I've been talking for an hour and 21 minutes, so this is clearly really, really, really affected me, yeah? And, like...
Still got 7 minutes, darling.
Thank you. See, isn't he beautiful, right? But, I always get there in the end when I allow myself to talk about it out loud for long enough, right? But I've worked it out now. Why I kept talking, why I continued to engage, even though, like, every single part of me was screaming at me, telling me how badly it, like, there was no way I should have engaged at all, right? I've literally lost an entire fucking day due to the mental capacity of what took place yesterday. And it wasn't until I copied the reply that I'd been, you know, writing over to Notebook and then went back to the very start of the messages and read them out loud to Merv, one after another. And like I said, we weren't even like 1/3 through, and we're looking at each other going, how were we still even engaging at this point? Like, what planet are we on? We're living in Live and Merv's must move house fucking ASAP planet, because none of what the replies I was getting matched what was being said. And the messages, my first 3 messages to this person was very clear, set in stone boundaries, right? Which, based on what she said, I took that she understood. I read, it wasn't even what you could call red flags, guys, okay? She literally, in the same breath, was like, I am trying to help you. I am giving you the last chance to help yourself. Otherwise, I'll be forced to follow my brother and and I will be forced to show him the messages. And I looked at Merv and I was like, there's a threat, right? I was like, that, I don't understand what planet this fucking woman is on. I'm like, who the fuck are you to be like, A, contacting me again forever in the first place, based on what you did, like she messaged me like nothing, and I'm thinking, I should have just blocked the bitch, yeah? Like, I don't want to be, like, I want everyone to be happy and connected, and lights are under the coffee table, Merv. Lighters are under the coffee table.
Wires?
The lighters are under the coffee table.
Yeah.
For when I start wondering where I put them. Yeah, thank you. I have to tell them where I put stuff because I don't know when I got to find it. Anyway, I feel really, really bad because it's 7:15. Merv wanted a really early dinner, and once again I fucked up. Everything as it should be, exactly. But as he said, tomorrow is just get up, breakfast, and then pack. You know, I think I might make my video first. Actually, this is a good plan. I will make my video first thing in the morning. Yeah?
Yep.
Check in with you all.
Yep.
I think I might actually turn my phone off. Yeah. Yeah. Everything else I can do on what we have out, right?
Yep.
But pretty much I said to Merv, what we need to do is get a box each, right? And put the things that we know we're going to need, you know, that we're going to be using between now and then literally just pack everything else. So, like, I know we can do it, obviously. Like I said, you know, I do have, obviously I have my moments for love of God. Yesterday, that's right, to finish that thought. Yesterday, I continued to engage because I can now see how desperately I wanted it to be real, right? Because I wanted it to be real so much, yeah? Because like I said, I do believe we could have had an amazing friendship. And who knows, maybe one day we will. But that is not now. Because I have spent, it's like, don't think about it. It's not one of those kind of things when you have, like, my body, my brain, my emotions doesn't work like that. It's with me. Like, what is going on? Like, you literally bombarded the absolute crap out of me yesterday. Like it was so anxiety provoking. Like, I was nearly in tears at parts of it, yeah? And I'm just, everything they're doing is making me feel worse and worse and more scared and more afraid, and I just don't know what's happening. And like I said, to wake up, like, I asked her for only one thing, and I said, please, can you just install WhatsApp once, you know, just to open the account. I've sent you the video that I've taken so that you can see what we're looking at, and can you please just watch the video. Once you see the video, you know, maybe you'll have a little bit leeway, yeah? Like I can't even explain to you, right? All I know is that I'm going out of my mind, needing help, And I said that out loud about 1,000 times. And I was made to feel like absolute shit and have therefore spent today feeling absolutely worse because this person has not sent me one single message. Not one. And therefore she has done what she's done once again. And yes, of course it stings because of how badly I wanted to believe it was real. But it wasn't. And today, that has been proven 1000%. I think you are an incredibly cruel person who needs very serious professional help, who absolutely should be medicated. But I get it. I went through my spiritual awakening, which started like nearly a decade ago. You may remember I taught you everything back then that you are now trying to explain to me you're an expert in, so to speak. So I forgive you for all the crap, but maybe one day when shit like yesterday doesn't happen, we will be friends. But until then, I am choosing me. Because fuck no to what you have done to me and how you've made me feel again. But anyway, I am feeling much, much, much better. I know my dinner is literally being served up as we speak, so I'm the luckiest lady ever. And I know we've got this because, you know what, we're coming down to Melbourne, we're starting anew, and we're going to have a fucking kick-ass life because, you know what, me and Merv are awesome people, and if other people don't know that, that's their loss, not ours. Love to all of you. Gotta go. Bye.